You are witnessing one of the biggest squid catches of the year. 13 tons of squid, equivalent to more than $1 million US. But what makes this seemingly ordinary squid so valuable? How do they know where the squid will appear? How do they catch them? And who pays the incredibly high price for this seafood? This is not just fishing. It is a race of speed, precision, and luck, where every second of delay can cost tens of thousands of dollars. And behind each net pull is a combination of technology, experience, and precise calculation. For the next 15 minutes, join us on the extraordinary journey from the bottom of the ocean to the dinner table of a creature that can turn into a fortune in just one catch. Go discover. This 13-ton squid catch just made $1 million. Here's how it works. To catch 13 tons of squid, you first have to know where they are. But unlike fish, squid don't swim in fixed schools. They move with ocean currents, light, water temperature, and even the phases of the moon. Some species of squid, like the Humboldt, can migrate thousands of miles each season. They gather in huge swarms, sometimes so dense that they darken the water below. And to track them down, fishermen must read the ocean the way a hunter tracks prey, using sonar technology, heat maps, and a lifetime of experience. Finding the squid is just the first step. The biggest challenge is catching the entire batch before they dive deep and disappear. Once the location is determined, the captain gives the order. The net is lowered to the exact depth and angle down to the meter. Every second is a race. If you delay, the squid will dive deep or scatter, leaving behind only the still water. As the net begins to rise, all eyes follow every movement. Even the slightest deviation could mean a net loss. To avoid the squid cutting off their own tentacles and escaping, the net pull must be steady and steady. In addition to industrial net techniques, many longtime fishermen still maintain the traditional hand fishing method, a method that requires both patience and skill. Under the light of squid lures, each fishing rod is lowered, waiting for the squid to bite the bait, and then gently pulled up. Hand-caught squid often retain their original shape, bright color, and firmness, the top standard for high-end markets such as Japan or Europe. Squid fishing is not just a job, it is a combination of modern technology and traditional art, where every operation must be precise. Every action determines the final value of a squid offshore. When the last catch was completed, the deck was white and full of fresh squid. The sterilizer ran continuously. The ice boxes were sealed and taken to cold storage. Total output, 13 tons. Estimated value of more than $1 million.
Se va, ya. Vamos a que tener una vergüenza, tío. ¿Eh? Una vergüenza total eres. ¡Ah! ¡Mete la mano! ¡Ahí!
But that's only half the battle. Until they reach port, their only job is to keep the 13 tons of squid as fresh as if they had just been pulled from the ocean floor. Finally, the day of arrival arrived. The frozen squid crates did not rest for a minute. They were immediately taken to the factory, which operates as a high-level food laboratory, where every step strictly follows international standards. Here, squid are carefully sorted by size and quality, then put through a closed cleaning process. Depending on the requirements of each market, they can be sliced, seasoned, steamed, or further processed into high-value products. From washing, steaming, drying to packaging, every step is fully automated, minimizing human contact to preserve the full flavor and ensure absolute food safety. Three layers of quality control, from raw materials, semi-finished products to final products, help detect and eliminate even the smallest errors. Each product leaving the production line must carry a complete health record, from the coordinates of the catch, the freezing time, to the test results of each microbiological index. From sea to table, each squid's journey is a race against time and standards, where errors are measured in seconds and quality is not compromised. Only squid that pass all the rigorous selection rounds are qualified to appear in the most demanding markets such as Japan, Europe, or America, where each gram of squid can be exchanged for millions of dong. "13 tons of squid, more than $1 million, and a journey from icy waters to lavish dining tables around the world. Each squid is not just food, but the result of intelligence, technology, and sweat in the middle of the ocean." If you find the inside world of fishing as strange and fascinating as we do, follow us so you don't miss our next journeys. From the ocean, deep forests, to farms in the middle of the desert. In the world of high fashion, it's not gold or diamonds. Crocodile leather rules the most elite tier. From Hermes to Gucci, handbags, belts, and shoes made from crocodile belly leather can fetch prices from $40,000 to over $100,000. Not for rarity, but for the near-perfect grain of every inch of skin. That's why crocodiles are no longer just wild reptiles. They've become living gold in the global leather industry. On farms located in Australia's tropics or Southeast Asia, over 200 crocodiles are harvested weekly for the luxury fashion world. Behind that number is a complex operation from selecting eggs to closely monitoring growth and optimizing skin quality. It all starts with the eggs collected from the wild or bred in captivity. Even at the incubation stage, gender can be programmed using temperature. About 88.9 degrees Celsius, 31.6 degrees Celsius yields more males whose flatter, scar-free bellies are ideal for leather. A single degree change can flip the sex ratio, showing just how lab-like this process is. Once hatched baby crocs are separated by size and development. Their diets, a mix of chicken fish organs and added vitamins, are carefully designed not just for growth, but to keep their skin smooth, bright, and even-toned. They're raised for 18 to 24 months until they reach the ideal size for belly skin, harvesting the most commercially valuable part. The pens follow strict standards with systems for controlling temperature, light, and water quality. Every stressor like noise, overcrowding, or sudden temperature shifts is eliminated. Even a tiny bite or scratch from panic could slash thousands off a skin's value. Each crocodile is tagged with an RFID chip to track weight growth rate and skin metrics in real time. AI and biological data calculate the optimal harvest window when the skin reaches about 0.24 to 0.28 inches thick with flawless grain and no defects. When every factor is perfectly calibrated, harvesting 200 crocodiles a week is no longer a gamble. It's the output of a world-class biological production system. Each skin can sell for $1,500 to $3,000, and once turned into a Hermes bag or Gucci belt, that value multiplies many times over. From a quiet egg in an incubator to a fashion showpiece in Milan, the crocodile's journey proves how biology, technology, and luxury markets can unite to power a million-dollar empire down to every scale. When a crocodile reaches peak quality with smooth, evenly textured skin and zero flaws, the final journey begins. And in the luxury world, how a life ends is just as important as how it was raised. The slaughtering process follows strict ethical and international standards, including CO2 sedation or precise injections, ensuring the animal feels no pain or panic, which could damage its precious hide. The animal is then processed in sterile rooms where every skinning step is done by hand or semi-automated tools under the watch of expert technicians. One wrong move could leave cracked scars or tear the belly grain dropping value by thousands. Immediately after removal, the skin is chilled or treated with biosalt and rushed to the tannery. There it undergoes a pre-tanning process like soaking, softening, and protein removal before entering full-scale tanning. Every hour matters. Delays affect freshness, elasticity, and a natural color. So fast preservation and shipping are vital links in the value chain. By balancing industrial efficiency with ethical biology, the industry stays profitable and earns its place in the supply chains of top luxury brands. The result is over 200 skins are harvested, processed and shipped weekly to high-end tanneries ready to become $2,000 belts, $80,000 handbags, or handcrafted shoes worth a small fortune. When crocodile skin leaves the farm, the journey isn't over. It's just beginning. To become luxury goods, each hide must go through weeks of intensive tanning where modern technology meets artisanal skill at every stage. In elite tanneries, each skin is refined through dozens of precise steps like descaling, chemical soaking, biological softening, dyeing, conditioning, and hand polishing. From a tiny egg to luxurious leather, farming 200 crocodiles a week proves how an empire runs on tech skill and razor-sharp precision. If you found this story fascinating, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel to keep exploring the strange and valuable wonders of the natural world. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. For the fishermen of the Pacific Islands, flying fish aren't just a seasonal delicacy. They're a symbol of livelihood intimately tied to the cycles of nature. Each year, as the Kuroshio warms in late spring and the full moon lights up the sea, flying fish return to the shoreline to spawn. This is the golden hour. When timed perfectly, fishermen can haul in tens of thousands of fish in under 48 hours. But this hunt is far from easy. Flying fish are highly sensitive to water temperature and moon phases. They choose to lay eggs during high tide and the full moon, turning the fishing process into a precision chase measured in hours. Along the island's rocky shores, millions of eggs are scattered on seaweed stones or bundles of artificial grass placed by fishermen to lure them in. A single female can lay between 20,000 to 40,000 eggs, but only a small fraction survive. Most become food for seabirds, larger fish, or humans. A delay of just a few hours can cost an entire season, one that's been awaited for 11 long months. Too early, and the fish haven't reached shore. Too late, and they've vanished without a trace. These creatures aren't birds, but when they burst from the water, their long pectoral fins spread like sails, launching them through the air like shimmering silver arrows. With a single powerful flick of their tail, they can soar up to 656 feet, enough to escape predators lurking below. Though only about 984 inches long, their speed, reaching up to 37 mph, makes them a biological marvel, a finned warrior of the sea, surviving by flying. Off the southern coast of Okinawa, flying fish appear at the start of summer when ocean temperatures reach 20 centigrade and the Kuroshio current shifts direction. This natural trigger prompts the fish to gather near the coast to spawn, creating a brief storm of fins that fishermen wait for all year. However, this moment often coincides with heavy swells and sudden monsoons. A single delay or unexpected weather shift can ruin the entire operation. Every boat must be ready to launch within hours, moving quickly before the fish retreat to deeper waters. Everything relies on the captain's instincts, shaped by generations of knowledge. One wrong choice in where to cast the nets, and the season is lost. But get it right, and a single day's catch can feed an entire village for months. Under the blazing sun, once the school is spotted, the real race begins. On board, every motion runs like a finely tuned machine where every second counts. The crew works in perfect sync. Some raise 13.1-foot high nets, others adjust the winding drums, while others keep the boat steady with the wind and currents. This isn't typical fishing. It's a full-scale campaign using custom flying barricades designed to catch fish that can leap at 37 miles per hour. Giant nets are set in the path of the school, stretching tens of meters and forming a deadly maze. Each time fish hit the net, a thunderous slap echoes, signaling the crew to act fast, reel in the net, and prevent fish from escaping or damaging their fins. Thanks to years of teamwork and finely honed speed, the crew can haul in thousands of fish in a single hour. And the once impossible goal of 10,000 fish in 48 hours starts to become reality as long as the seas stay calm and time is on their side. But to catch a species that's both fast and extremely wary, human effort alone isn't enough. Onboard modern tech and traditional seafaring wisdom work hand in hand. Surface radar scans constantly for rapid movements, signs of flying fish gliding nearby. At the same time, multi-level nets with flexible dome structures mimic natural movements, luring fish into a trap before they even suspect. Veteran fishermen also use an ancient trick underwater acoustics. Metal hooks are lightly tapped on the hull, sending out vibrations through the water that simulate fish communication.
More stories.
As soon as the nets are hauled up, sorting begins right on deck. Only flying fish between 7.87 to 984 inches with smooth, undamaged skin are kept. Any with bruises, burst bellies, or missing scales are immediately discarded. They lose moisture fast and spoil quickly during transport.
Fish coming in. So this smoke or haze, it's actually from the fish because it's super cool. Raining, so they have to stop unloading the fish or change loading because now the rain freezes on the fish and it increases the weight and everything. Oh shit!
When the cold storage container reaches the port, it's not the end. It's the start of a new race. Every second now determines the freshness value and reputation of the shipment. The fish are immediately transferred to coastal processing plants, ice-cold facilities where humans and machines work in non-stop rhythm. The air is freezing but buzzing with urgency and precision, like a lab operating under time pressure. Fish caught mid-flight with fully spread fins are especially prized. They show strength, natural reflex, and freshness. From a batch of 10,000 only, about 70 to 80% are kept. The rest are either discarded or downgraded to lower grade processing. This strict standard isn't just for Japanese or Taiwanese buyers, it's a survival rule in the premium seafood market. Every layer of meticulous selection turns this catch into a high-stakes gamble where every single fish must earn every cent second by second. Processing follows a modern assembly line where every detail is handled with care. The fish are rinsed in a cold seawater loop, removing debris while preserving their natural salty flavor. Next, they pass through ultrasonic descaling systems, fast, gentle, and preserving the silvery skin that appeals to high-end diners. Then, fish go through automated sorting systems using color and size sensors. Premium-grade fish are divided into two categories. Those for fresh sashimi are vacuum-sealed and coated with antioxidant films. The rest are flash frozen at -40°C. In just 4 minutes, every muscle fiber is locked in preserving texture, sweetness, and vibrant color. Each shipment carries a QR code recording the entire journey from the catch's GPS location, time, storage conditions to every processing step. This is not just a quality guarantee, but proof of a transparent professional supply chain. Thanks to cold chain logistics and strict quality control, flying fish from Vietnam's tropical waters can travel far. From sashimi counters in Tokyo, fusion salads in New York, to fine dining menus in Europe, all while staying just as fresh and flavorful as the moment they left the sea. From coastal factories to luxury dining tables around the globe, every dish tells a story of freshness, skill, and culinary artistry. In Japan, flying fish become ultra-thin sashimi paired with aged soy sauce, offering a cool oceanic sweetness. In Europe, they're served in Mediterranean salads or lightly seared with lemon butter. In the U.S., a single flying fish toast with avocado mousse can fetch $45, a delicate yet refined appetizer. No matter the style, flying fish always retain their elegant texture, high protein, and low fat, worthy of the world's finest cuisine. In addition, flying fish eggs are also used as a topping in mixed rice dishes, cold noodles, or salads to enhance flavor and eye-catching color. Thanks to their characteristic crunchiness and light salty taste, they help balance the taste of fatty or oily dishes. Flying fish eggs are also very popular in Japanese and Korean cuisine and are increasingly popular in many other countries around the world. Each flying fish is more than a catch. It's sweat skill and a tribute to the sea. The 48-hour race ends, but the human ocean journey continues. If you found this journey worth discovering, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible stories from the deep blue.
started, I take it too far. Now I dwell in the sand like a fish on land. Like a fish on land. This place must be hell. No more cookies in this jar. Did I take it too far? Now I dwell in the sand like a fish on land. I was getting lost in the quicksand. Seagrass was all I found. An alternative hell. No more cookies in this jar. Did I take it too far? Now I dwell in the sand like a fish on land. But I'm deep, deep down on the bottom of a well. I don't belong, can't you tell? This place must be hell. No more cookies in this jar. Did I take it too far? Now I dwell in the sand like a fish on land.